Hello, this is Ruth Ann Rhine, bringing another channeled message from Archangel Metatron to help in illuminating our way. It is entitled, Eat in Peace. Now, or in the future, do find time to center in your heart and feel great love and gratitude for this earthly experience of miraculous manifest forms of life. The plant kingdom and the animals upon the land and the creatures swimming in the seas are all subject to the cycles and the expressions of Creator's presence. The divine presence of all living beings experience through their own unique senses and abilities and earthly needs of survival. Each unique life form is an integral part of the unity of all that comprises the earth, be it a turtle or a dove, or an elephant or a dolphin, or a redwood tree. The tiniest of life forms, be it an ant or a mushroom or a delicate spring flower, are all growing and experiencing their individual purpose in being. And so do care for all living beings whose sovereign rights are to be respected, so that they may live out the fullness of their lives without interference. Just as you wish to exist in peace and freedom, so do all creatures, great and small. Being careful not to harm nor hinder another's right to be free creates harmony among all. Yes, there is great manipulation of controlling innocent beings, resulting in the loss of life due to humanity's abuse and misguided use of those who are born to live out life in the fullness of their lives. It is understood that throughout numerous civilizations rising and falling, land and water animals have been utilized as a source of food. In times past, there has been a forgivable need to ingest the meat of living beings. Now that agricultural resources are abundant, and there is a choice to eat many forms of plants, grains, and fruits, it is no longer necessary to harm another through slaughter or through the process of breeding for the purpose of human consumption. It is for you, dear ones, who have been served meat from your birth, to realize that you may transition to a diet that is delicious and healthy and satisfying, and there would not be need to take the life of another being. Some would question about plants, are they not alive and conscious? To you I answer, the difference is that plants and fruits and grains are delegated to the earthly realm emerging from seeds and not born of living flesh. These forms of life-producing seeds continue the growth cycle of its unique expression. For example, when seeds form from a fruit, there are countless seeds produced to generate the continuation of its species. There is not an end to its cyclical nature. As these plants grow, seeds are dispersed in various ways without need to end the existence of the plant. The sole essence of plants are a very high frequency and elevate the health and awareness of those who consume them. Yes, it is true that although a deer can reproduce an offspring, the mother and father need not end their life cycle when they are not complete in living out their lives. So do understand this is not to judge those who do eat meat. This is to encourage humanity to move from a diet composed of lifeless substance to a diet of living foods. This creates greater health and a more peaceful means of surviving. Do reside in your heart and notice what feels right to ingest and what does not. It is a personal choice you have and the sovereign right to make. However, to choose respecting the sovereign rights of other life forms is to choose a gentle diet of subsistence that does no harm. Live in peace, and may your lives become increasingly harmonious upon your beautiful Mother Earth. Living in peace is to do no harm, and so it is. I am Archangel Metatron. This is Ruth Ann to tell you how grateful I am to you for tuning into the wisdom and grace of Archangel Metatron. Please feel free to share this message.